Hello, good day. So today I'm going to talk about a type of social engineering attack known as shoulder surfing. So shoulder surfing attack is a type of social engineering attack whereby the attacker looks over your shoulder in order to see your screen and get sensitive information. And they could be looking at the screen of your phone, the screen of your laptop, or the screen of the ATM machine, like the screen of the ATM if you are trying to withdraw money. And they do that in order to get sensitive information. It could be your password, your card information, or any other information that will be useful to them. And this happens a lot, especially in Nigeria where we are today. It happens most times when you are in a public vehicle. It happens. You could see that you are trying to do something with your phone and somebody is trying to look at the screen of your phone as if both of you own the phone together. So there was this one that happened to my friend. She went to the ATM stand to withdraw money and she was having issues with the card. So she brought out the card in order to slot it in again. And that very moment, the guy behind her just took the card from her and he was like, wait, you have to clean it first. Let me help you. So the guy just rubbed the card on his head and gave it back to her. She didn't know that the guy has already swapped the card just like that. So she slot in the card, she entered her PIN, and the system was saying that the pin was not correct. So she was like, this is my pin and it's correct. So after trying it like twice, she brought her the card again to look at the name for the card. That was when she discovered that was a different Access Bank card, that the guy has already swapped the card. And the thing happened so fast. She didn't even know. So she went to and it was on Saturday evening. So she went to the security men around there. She was trying to explain to them what just happened. And that very moment, she started getting debit alert. It was not over up to 2 minutes. She started getting debit alerts. So at that moment, she was having 95,200 naira in the account. This guy took the whole 95K and he left just the 200 naira for her. Because when the guy was standing behind her, the guy was doing like someone that was on the phone making a phone call. She didn't know that the guy was actually looking at her pin. The guy has already seen her pin, everything. So before she could let her block the account, this or that, call customer care, it was already too late. So the next Monday, she went to the bank to report to them what happened, and they were just telling her that that one is gone. Before they would trace her, she should bring this, bring that, all those many requirements. So she just let it go, and that was how her money went, just like that. So anytime you are at the ATM stand and someone is trying to look into the screen, trying to see what you are doing, just tell the person to give you space. It ought to be one person at a time. Don't even say this person is looking corporate, is looking decent, is looking elderly, or whatever the case may be. You never can tell the intention the person is having. So as long as you did call for the person's help, don't let the person stand behind you or beside you or whatever. Let the person give you space. So and should have something is something that has been happening. It has been happening for so many years. It's not just starting now. So I can remember back then when we were in secondary school, we used to use one of those phones that you can only make phone calls with, all of that. So there was this day I saw an airtime of 1K, my friend's phone. So I was like, Irene, I know you very well. You cannot use your 1K and buy MTN airtime. So how come you're having 1K in your phone? So she was like, God should forgive her, that she was inside the bus and somebody was calling out uh, airtime to someone over the phone. And she was behind this person. She was loading it. And the person never knew. And that was how she loaded the airtime, 1K, to her own phone. Meanwhile, this person was sending this airtime to another person, no, but this girl was able to load it. That's another form of shoulder surfing. So it happens a lot. Maybe you can be having just normal conversation. Somebody might be trying to shoulder surf you, but you won't know. And you have to be careful. You have to be so careful. And there are some measures that you have to take in order to contain this particular type of attack. So as for your phone screens, your gadgets and all that, laptops and all that, you can use privacy screen. Yeah, it helps. You can use privacy screen, and if you're in a public place, if you want to log into your phone, your password and all of that, just make sure that nobody is looking at you, because this thing can only happen if the person is very close to you. Yeah, if the person is close to you enough, to see your screen. So ensure that nobody is behind you looking at your screen and all of that. Then also make use of multi-factor authentication and two-factor authentication, and be very careful of your environment. Like